Alright, today I'm going to show you how to change the drive motor on a Bobcat. This is a little 753, kind of a smaller Bobcat. I've already done the drive motor on the right side. Now I'm going to do the drive motor on the left side. The right side wasn't working at all, and now that I've replaced all the seals, it works pretty good, but now I'm just going to go ahead and do the left side so that they're both done. And I'll just show you how to take the drive motor off, replace the seals, and put it back on. So it's pretty straightforward. Just going to take the lines loose, take the 4 bolts that hold it on. These lines are 1 inch and 3/8, and I've already loosened them. So if you don't have an impact, you need a large breaker bar or a very large ratchet. Those bolts are pretty tight. That one is already obviously loosened, but I'm going to take those things apart, and I'm going to start again. I'll show you actually taking the pump off, because it's pretty much that simple. Take the 2 big lines off, and there's 1 small line back behind, 4 mounting bolts, and just pull it off. There's a shaft that splines into a gear on the other side, and 1 O-ring around it that seals it. So it's pretty straightforward. You can take the tires off if you want and put it on jack stands. You don't really have to. You can get it off without doing that. And as far as the fluid, you get a little bit of spillage, but that's why you have the drain pan with the funnel. You can stick the funnel up to catch from the lines. It's not really a big deal. Another thing I should mention is if you take this fitting off, then you can get to the bolt behind it. I've already taken the bolt out. See? Makes it a lot easier to get your socket in there. So just go ahead and take that fitting out. You see that's small, that's the fitting where that small line came in, and that one was leaking quite a bit, so I just pulled it up, zip tied it up there, keep it from leaking so much. Now with the pump unbolted, you just kind of got to work it, get it to come loose. And the longer it's been there, the more difficult it will be. But it's just kind of a matter of working it with a pry bar. You need to replace these O-rings, but they don't come in the kit. So you need to get these and these separate. But they're just regular hydraulic O-rings. You can get those probably anywhere. So here's the pump removed. Here's the shaft that splines in. Mounting O-ring. Mounting O-ring also doesn't come with the kit. This is the kit. Just got it from the Bobcat dealership. It's got everything you need for inside. Does not have the outside stuff like that, and the O-rings on the fittings. Now you've got these big Allen head. Again, you'll need a big breaker bar or an impact to get these loose. I believe these are 1/2 inch or 13 millimeter Allens. And the pump can just be separated. And here's the seals, and this is why we are taking this apart and working on it. You see, you got these Teflon rings that are really tough, but underneath the seals are not so tough. So I didn't think this pump was in very bad shape. I thought it was pretty good, so I'm surprised to find this, but that's just a good thing. That means it's going to be all that much better after it's resealed. So see, that O-ring's okay, it's just that one there. And this one's bad too. Yeah, look at that. It's completely gone. The O-ring underneath this, just gone. Wasn't there at all. So I'll take the rest of it apart and show you anything that's worth looking at. So here I've taken this cover off, and you see we got a little bit of wear, but that's just age. That's not so bad. Yeah, on a gear type rotor pump it is pretty critical. This surface to here but I just think overall that'll be okay. It is important that when you are sanding this, you do it in a way that's not going to make any kind of grooves. I would just use a Scotch-Brite pad and just go over this, clean it up. And now this is the actual gear part. I'm just looking for scratches, for damage. I'm not even really going to look too close to this because I've seen the problem. It's over here. It's in the seals. This is in pretty good shape. I don't see any major damage. I'm not even going to take it apart. There are two ball bearings here and here. Don't want to lose those. And other than just being careful when you clean it up, go back with the seals. There's not much to it. This is a positive displacement type pump. So you see as it brings in the oil from the biggest chamber, and as the gear goes around, it compresses that as it goes around. You can see the difference between the open chamber and the compressed chamber. You can imagine how much pressure that fluid is under. But this pump's in pretty good shape other than the seals. So just a seal kit, put it back together, make sure it's really clean, and that's about all there is to it. So I just use assembly lube on everything. Just a dab of that. Put that back in. Keep it in place. I want my seals. And then around. This one that goes here is round. All your others are square cut, so that's how you know which one goes where, other than size, of course. And then you take this little Teflon cover, and you just kind of got to work it around until it fits in there, and then try to keep it from popping back out. Assembly lube to keep it in place. So here's the O-ring that was completely missing. This goes over the top of it. And that one fits in pretty easily. Not really a problem with that one. And the next one fits pretty well. It's really just this outer one that might give you a little bit of trouble. And then you have two square cut, and they are for the outer edge here, and they're the same, so you don't have to really watch which one goes where. They, when they're in the kit, they're all rolled up, and they want to stay rolled up and unravel and fit into the groove. Now when you take this pump apart, you can mark it if you want, but what you really just need to do is make sure that this lines up with that, and that with that, when you put it back together.